Hi guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of my 2023 tour. This is my bedroom, my baby. He's so cute. Look at himself in the mirror. Oh my gosh, hi Knox. So I decided to jump right into it. This is my IKEA greenhouse cabinet. It has everything except for a fan. I'm gonna show you what I do for air. It's hilarious. Anyway, grow lights, little sprinkler system that I set up here, right there. And the reservoir for that is down here. I just fill it up with water and it sprays my plants, kind of like the produce section at the grocery store. So if you get it, you get it. Let's get started. My Monstera Thai Constellation. I got this from a not so local nursery not too long ago. It was more than I had budgeted for originally, but when I saw it, I had to get it. I mean, you definitely have to get this if you see it in a nursery. Are you kidding me? Even though I staked it up and it was a little bit ambitious of me to do so early on, hopefully it'll grow all the way up here. And I figured, why not start with the best conditions as early as possible so I don't have to keep messing with it, right? So what do you guys think? Yay or nay? Next up, we have the Philodendron White Knight. I really have a thing for variegated plants right now, can you tell? But this is kind of like a different variation of the Pink Princess in my opinion. But it's one of those variations that turned out to be like better than the original version. So the variegations are like a variation of white, cream, and kind of like this limey color here. I don't care which variegations I get. I love them all. I got a new leaf coming in here. I wonder what color it's going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be green. And you know what? I'm going to be okay with that. No, it might be white. Might have some white in there. It's hard to tell. I'm so tempted to help it unfurl. Don't do that, y'all. They say it's really bad for the plant. You're supposed to let them grow on their own. Next up, we have my little Philly Billy here. And, another one that I love. These can grow huge. I mean, you can't tell by the little babies that I have. I have 2 of these. I actually just separated. What are they doing? What's happening? Anyway, so these can get pretty big. And by pretty big, I mean they can get massive. And considering these get pretty big, I want this to climb up. I'm probably going to put a moss pole in it any day now. Even though it's still pretty small. Like I said, I get a little ambitious and I don't want to have to do it later when it's big and risk breaking leaves, snapping stems. So I'm probably going to do it sooner than later. As you see, I have it in leca. Y'all know I love my leca. Love me some good old leca. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Philly Billy. Okay, what next? I'm going to have to move some stuff out of the way to get back here. So I took out this Alocasia Royal Hawaiian or Waikiki, whatever you want to call it. But Grandma sent me this a few months ago. This is terrible. But it does have some shock from the shipping and it wants to go outside. I'm waiting until it warms up a little bit and I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna take it outside and watch it thrive out there because it is not, as you can see, liking the inside. I haven't even taken it out the original container that it came in because I'm scared because Grandma sent me this. Hey Grandma. That's my girl, y'all. I can't wait to see what this really looks like. Here's a picture of what it's gonna look like when it is thriving. So yeah, can't wait to see that eventually happen. Looking forward to it because right now it is looking pretty pitiful. All right, so I hope y'all are still with me, hanging in there. All right, up next we have the Alocasia Quilted Dreams. I got this from one of my favorite Etsy sellers. Look at that new leaf. When I first got it, when it finally arrived in the mail, it was not looking too happy, which was not the seller's fault, definitely my fault, because I didn't get the heated, let me put it up here. I didn't get the little heated pack that was supposed to come with it. Look how textured this is. Like, wow. Wow, I love it. All right, let me focus. There is a little bit of damage to the leaf, but that's okay. It's still gonna hang in there. I cut all the leaves off when I first got it though, and I put it in here in the cabinet on a heated mat. There is a heated mat in there. And this is what I got as a result. So it's gonna be so pretty. Oh my gosh, y'all. So pretty when they're finally like mature. The leaves are maybe twice this size, but the colors are way deeper. It's like a deeper blue, and it has like a white wash or like a gray wash to it. Love it, love it, love it. So this was an experiment. This was an experiment. I was almost hesitant to show you guys, but I'm gonna keep it real, be transparent here. This is a Monstera silted pecana that I rooted, that I am rooting, and I'm not even about to give this too much screen time. I'm just doing this so that in a few months, when I show you guys what it looks like then, you can see the progress. But yeah, that's that. All right, so this is the next one I'm gonna show you in this corner here. Let me go ahead and take it out for you. There we go. So this is my Philodendron Pink Princess. I got one 2 or 3 years ago and it died. And so about 9 months ago, I got another one and it's not really done anything. And obviously it hasn't died, but it hasn't done anything. I have some new leaves, but like they're not, I don't know. I'm underwhelmed. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm not really impressed. I mean, you see these leaves, but I'm just not, I don't know. I feel like the Pink Princess is something that I got just because of the hype. It really just doesn't do it for me. I'm not even gonna lie. So I don't really have anything else to say about it. Comment below if yours is doing way better than this or it looks like the pictures on Instagram, because this is not it. It's just not. If you saw part 1 of my plant tour, you saw the top half of the Milanochrysium that I cut off. This is one of the ones that like I didn't take care of at all while I was pregnant and it didn't die. But now I'm trying to like hurry up and recover. And it's like, girl, we move at our own pace, not yours. So I'm being very patient. It's not her fault that I neglected her. So I don't really have a choice but to be patient. But these leaves are very velvety. They'll get way, way bigger than this. And they'll be almost black, which I love. In fact, I think Milanochrysium means black gold, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it means. But yeah, she's doing okay so far. Still love her if she still loves me back. My Alocasia Hilo Beauty, when I brought it in for the winter, the leaves died back. Now, alocasias will do that. A lot of plants will do that. They're not dead. They just go dormant for the winter. Oh, hi. Look at that new leaf. And it looks like it's going to be a little bit bigger than the others. But anyway, so they will die. They'll die off. I shouldn't say they'll die, but you know, the leaves will drop. Don't give up on it. It's just going dormant. It's just going to sleep for the winter. They'll come back. But I did like chop off all the dead matter and put it on a heated mat because I didn't want to wait, because I like to look at it. But I think I'm going to keep it inside this year. I really do. I really do. Even though inside increases my chances of spider mites, I'm just going to pay special attention to it. Like make sure I'm spraying it down even if I don't see anything. And I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be all right. Look, I love the camouflage look. I really do love this. I mean, especially when they get bigger, they're definitely very interesting to look at. So yeah, this is just a little quick chop and prop job that I did of a fishtail cactus that I have upstairs in my kids' room. It was starting to get a little bit too crazy, so I chopped it up and I didn't even root them. I just stuck them in soil. In the past, that works perfectly fine. They grow pretty fast in the summertime for me, so yeah, just got this in the cabinet chilling under a grow light. I got a couple of them just all over the house. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all these once they do start growing, but I kind of like this little cute little mini pot that they're in. I just wanted something to put it in. I'm not even gonna lie. I just wanted like a little cute pot. So yeah, that's that. One of my most toxic traits is taking the name tags out of plants because I don't like how they look, and then completely forgetting which is what, especially when I buy them young like this. So this is either this or this, maybe this, doubt it. Anyway, so love this. I can't figure out if it's getting too much light under the grow light, because it looks a little bit, I don't know, it looks like it's dry. Looks like it's kind of gasping for some moisture, but it's watered and I don't want to overwater it. So I'm thinking about moving it or leaving it here on this table in like this north facing window. Somebody in the comments, tell me what to do. Tell me what it is. Send help. In general, when I can't figure out what's going on with the plant or it's just looking sad for some reason, I'll pull it up and take a look at the roots. Most of the time that gives me my answer. Like you see that dried up leaf right there? Like something's definitely going on here. I'm gonna get to it. I really am. I swear. I keep saying that, but I'm really gonna do it. Maybe this weekend I'll get to it. I really do love it. I remember when I got it, I was like, looked at the name, I was like, oh yeah, I definitely want this. So it's definitely something special. We'll figure it out. I gotta get to this Varicosa though, because it keeps being in the background and I need to address this. That empty space was all leaves until I snapped one off during a repot, and look at this leaf. Gosh, they're so pretty, and the other leaves are like a lot bigger. How could I be so dumb? At least I have this one coming in. I got that one right there. I'm thinking about when these leaves finally harden off, I'm thinking about chopping this part off the top and just re-rooting it. I put some rooting hormone on the empty nodes here, but let me just show you a picture of what this was before. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, it's very depressing. It really is. I have to be patient though. It's my fault. I did something dumb and risky and I was being impatient. So this is the price that I have to pay. Speaking of rooting, this is a string of turtles that I'm propagating, and I definitely need to put something over top of it to keep the humidity in. But it's yet another thing on my to-do list that I haven't done yet. So that's that. So my Philodendron Mike here that I put this rock on just to hold it down to get a hair clip to push the stems and the nodes down into the soil, and then I forgot about it until right now. So I need to get it together. I really do. But at least it's a pretty rock. Well, you see what it's doing to my plant though. Do they look like they're enjoying this? Do they look happy? Please don't call the plant committee on me. I'm seriously about to do this one right now. These people cannot be serious with this Ficus Moonshine. They can't be serious. Look at this. I'm obsessed. I should have gotten 2 or 3 of these and just put them all in one pot. Look at the leaves. Are you kidding me? I mean, and they come in this reddish pink color. It's giving me like mojito. It's giving me like Constellation vibes. I love it. I just love it. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I have seen this Polynesian Ivy be called a few different names, but I'm just sticking to Polynesian Ivy because that's the most common. But it loves to hug the pot that it's in. I thought it would kind of trail outward, but it kind of just trails like downward in a tight kind of manner, which I do love. It has put me through some things. You can see by the damage on some of these leaves. You can see by the fungus gnat trap that I have in the back of it. But she's coming around. She's coming around and kind of doing her thing now. And what's this? Anyway, there's still neem oil on a lot of these leaves. But she's coming around. And in a few weeks, I'll show you guys, an update on how she's doing. I have 2 Hoyas here, the Carnosa, which is a larger one, and then the Curtisii, and the speckles on them, I love. The waxiness, I love. They're kind of slow growing, but it's a Hoya. I appreciate it for what it's worth. Love everything about them, which is why I have these 2 in the greenhouse cabinet, because I like them a little bit closer where I can monitor them and actually see them in a more intimate space. And I have them in these terracotta containers that I got from Target. And, excuse me, and it really just kind of pops, makes the leaves of the Hoyas pop a little bit more because of the different color offsets, which I do love. But Hoyas are something that I really, truly appreciate and don't mind waiting for them to grow to their full potential, because big or small, I think they look phenomenal either way. One of them is in this leca with some spilled pond, and the other one is in just straight pond. And they kind of, you can see on the outside of the container how they kind of, things kind of come through the pores. And there's just something about that I really like. So I don't clean it off. And something tells me I probably should. I'll get to it though. So that is everything in my IKEA greenhouse cabinet in my bedroom. Let me know what you guys think if you want to see everything else in my bedroom. Forgot about this orchid here and the Barbie back there that my mom got me for Christmas, which is actually hilarious. Guys, if you want to see more videos like this, more tours, more planty talk, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I really can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Take care.